Good afternoon to you, and welcome to this new short series of videos, which, as I'm filming this, is untitled. As I sit here smoking my pipe. Don't smoke, kids, it's bad for you. I'm shortly to be sailing away on the Rosslare boat to Cherbourg, Celtic Sink as it's affectionately called. To deliver to Orleans. You should probably follow me as I go about my business for a week or so, between weekly rests. Or until I get bored of filming the damn thing and give up. So, I do hope you enjoy as much as I will. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, good morning. That covers all bases in the world of the internet, where time doesn't exist. Onward! Yes. Of course, yes. Just as a little explanatory, that's the word, isn't it? I think it's a word. Explanatory. Of course it's a bloody word. Seem to be having problems with my iPhone video quality. I thought it was a one-off. It happened on another video, but the importing it plays fine on the phone, so I didn't realise there was a problem, and then I imported it, and it seems to be getting a bit blocky in places. So there are some blocky patches in these videos, this little series of videos, which I can only apologize for. Unfortunately, I can't re-import them because I deleted them off the iPhone because I needed to make some space so I could film some more crap. So you are just going to have to put up with it. The audio seems to be unaffected, it just seems to be the video quality itself. So if you can see through the blockiness in patches, then please do enjoy. I am sincerely sorry. I will send each one of you £1 in compensation. It is not a contract because I didn't mean it. There's the ferry. You can always tell a quality ferry company by where it registers its ships. That one's registered in Barry. Well, that's Europe, so I don't know. It's not too bad, I suppose. People waiting to get on. That Scania is a 01 and it's one of the tidiest trucks I've ever seen. Look at it. Actually puts me to shame. He's not got the easiest job there. Just coming into Fishguard now. Fishguard? Getting confused. Cherbourg. I think it's very cold out there. It's about 5 in a half hours to Orleans from here, right through the middle. If I'm feeling professional, I might put a map up now. I'm beginning to wonder if I made the right move by taking the shortcut. Road conditions have deteriorated somewhat. I do like a challenge though. This is fun, isn't it? Gotta keep moving. I'll see you later. The only worrying thing about getting up the damn hill when it's snowy is the worry about having to go down the other side again. We're nearly at the top. Let's hope the other side isn't too steep and snowy. Should be alright, it's just because there's a load of trees and the snow hasn't had a chance to melt. This truck is fucking fun. Sorry, no swearing. This truck is blooming brilliant in the snow. All those people that say bloody 6x2 automatic is a disaster. It's not really if you know how to drive it. Ah, there we go. The snow's looking a bit better now. The trees have gone, thank God. Forever doing things like this. There we go, shortcut over. I'm on a treated road. Thank God for that. I got a bit hairy in places. Just went through this village and there was all these people stood around. They look rather shocked, to say the least. This large Irish beast bearing down upon them. Ah, well. The people who say truck driving is boring are the people who never stray off motorways. That's what I say. So, 152 kilometres to go. Thank God it's not all like that. Let's hope the rest of it's like this. Onward! Just stopped for a 45-minute break, and I'm eating a tin of tuna. There's no tuna on my seat. Balls. There's a weird sort of ethereal, mysterious light. Sort of weird, isn't it? It's lovely, I like it. Sort of dark and light at the same time. Let's see, there's snow coming. It's -3. And we are 53 kilometers from Orléans. Orléans? Mais oui! Mad. Mad. Yeah. I do love winter, proper winter days. And these weird lights, look at that. Sort of a bit it looks a bit Scandinavian. You get like this in Scandinavia in the winter, this sort of twilight. This is sort of when twilight's a little bit spooky. Not the films now. They're for girls. Onward! It is a misty, dark morning. It's not too cold though. We had a little dusting of snow in the night, as you can see on top of that automobile in front of us. Hello, little car. How are you? Just gonna nip round to the supermarché, get myself some cash for the wash, and I'm going to nip in and get a couple of bits and pieces. Do-do-do-do-do. Going to get some cash from the supermarket. There's my dirty lorry. Dirty lorry. I'm not sure the supermarket's open. It's 8:15. The supermarket's really not open until 9 o'clock in France. No wonder this country had its credit rating removed. Nobody does any work. That's a controversial remark, Luke. Stop it. Yep. It's 8:30 in the morning and the supermarket is closed. You do wonder how anybody gets anything done in France, don't you? It's mad. This country is mad. Totally mad. Right, that's the wash dealt with. Huzzah! Trailer is clean. Now to make my way to Blois to load. But first I'm going to treat myself to a can of Tesco energy drink. Nothing but the finest for me, you see. So, on we go! Onward! Drama, there's a strike. Told you the French don't like working. Damn you! Maybe I should just cross the picket line for the sake of it. To be a scab. Is it embarrassing that I know the words to most of Duran Duran's songs? I don't care, I love Duran Duran. I still haven't solved this this sort of bright light appearing from the corner. I put the blind down, but it's not helping much. Maybe that's why they, in Eddie Stobart Trucks and Trailers, he drove with his curtains halfway across the window. Because I imagine if I do that... There we are. I can't see in the mirrors in the windows though. That's better, isn't it? Then I should know. Is there something I should say? That'll make you come my way. If this was Eddie Stobart Trucks and Trailers, we'd have a very dramatic voiceover now about the fact that the trailer is still a little bit damp, so they won't load it until it's dried out a little bit. I can't do dramatic, because the point is it always gets done in the end. The trailer will dry out and we'll load and we'll be on our way. It's just a little bit of a delay, hour or two. Yeah, you played it out. I played it out twice, but it's still quite not quite dry. So now I've got the fridge on blasting away, and it's drying out quite nicely now, so hopefully soon I should get loaded with the products to go back to England. Drying! Right, finally loaded and on the way. I swear to God that old bugger in there is the most miserable old bastard, sorry, swearing again, I have ever met. Everything was a problem. Everything. Absolutely everything. Ah, problem! And there's nothing more annoying when a Frenchman shrugs his shoulders and says, ah, problem! You just want to smack him in the face. Anyway, we're loaded. At 487 kilometres from Calais. So, onward! One thing that does make me laugh, sorry, this road's a bit rough, the phone's wobbling a bit, is British lorry drivers' ability to, big fingers, communicate when they're in another country. A British driver just came in there and he came in for some reason with a delivery but left his paperwork in the lorry. He came into the office and tries to explain that he's got a delivery, and the bloke speaks to him in French and he just goes, sorry man, I don't speak French, sorry. So they both stood there shrugging their shoulders.
think, Jesus, surely you can get through this. It's not bloody... We're not translating the Magna Carta. Why can't people just communicate? It's not that hard. Luke's top tips. One of the best ways to get people on side, although not that man in there because he was a bad-tempered old fart, is just say hello in their language. My God, my face looks really washed out. Yes, just say hello in their language. And merci, bonjour, merci, ah! You have very big fingers! So there we go. The worst thing you could ever do is, I'm sorry mate, I don't speak French. Because then they just switch off. Onward! My face is just like a big white patch. You can poke my head aside. The boats waiting to be sold. Might put a bid in for 50p. Bertie ferries. Everybody shouts at you, but the service is still better than Sea France. Oh well, onto the boat. Into the depths. So, here we are in Blighty once again. The weather has considerably improved over what it was in France. There are some lorries. There's a trundle. Some sort of building. Some snow. A bus. A wheelie bin. The excitement is overwhelming. Right, just see if I can get out of here without being pulled for a check. I like the way my sat-nav always synchronises its clock. Synchronised clock to London time, it just said to me. Why, thank you, sat-nav. It's very kind of you. 322 kilometres to Birmingham, and it's 9:45, which means I'm going to be late because I'm booked in for 1 o'clock. There we go. What can you do? You do your best, and if it's not good enough, then they can just bugger off. That's what I say. Those who are out measuring a Deroy lorry probably find he's overled those bloody Dutch buggers. Just been to the Tesco supermarché, but unlike the one in France, the Intermarché, Tesco's actually opens a few hours a day. I'm going to hang my coat in the hanging coat position, prepare myself for the off. I have some energy drink and some tobacco and some brie and a bottle of wine. I think that's a recipe for a party. Onward! Luke has 1 hour to do 167 kilometres. If not, he'll miss his booking in time. It is imperative he makes it there on time. Will he make it? I just wonder what I'll do if I don't make it on time. I think they'll just send a load back to France. It looks like I'm going to be an hour late. I'm going to have tattoo failure tattooed on my head. I should be doing a Welsh accent for that, shouldn't I? I'm going to be late. Good day, Joe. I'm late. Yes. But as many of you who watch these videos know, because you are yourself drivers, and if you don't know, I'm going to tell you, if you're late, you're late. I've never ever taken a load back from whence it came. That's the long and the short of it. I'm sure people have. The Stobart program likes to make such a big drama of being late. You know, it'll just get delivered sooner or later, one way or another. They've ordered the stuff, they want the stuff. It will get delivered! Damn it! Oh, I just spat all over my steering wheel. So, we're going to be an hour late, and they can bloody like it or they can love it. That's what I say. Take this bloody goods, or not. You know what? I really don't care. Normally, most people don't say anything. Okay. Traffic's been kind though. Must be grateful for small masses. In the interests of professionalism and maintaining my amazing professional image as possibly the world's best truck driver, I do care about being on time. I do my best, but if you do your best and you're still not on time, there's no point worrying about it. Was my point, I suppose, I'm trying to make. I mean, I only had I left on time. I had 45-minute breaks. I think a little bit of traffic around Chartres, a little bit of delay getting on the boat in Dover and Calais, and yeah. So if you do your best and you're not on time, there's nothing to worry about. If you sleep in and you're not on time, I really get angry with myself. I do, yes. It's only happened about 3 times in my entire truck driving career, though. That motorbike sounds like a lawnmower. Right, onward! Me again, I'm talking a lot today, aren't I? Here we are, here's Luke's top tips. Luke's top tips. Yeah, that's my jingle. If you're a new driver, you're not paid to be stressed. This sort of follows on from the little bit about being late, right? Things like this, problems, lateness, problems with the load, are not your responsibility. Basically, you're paid, I dare say some drivers are going to disagree with me now, to drive from A to B to C to D, blah, 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 blah. Not to worry. I'm not paid enough to worry. People in the office are paid to worry. People in the office are paid to sort out problems. I'm just paid to drive. And people in the office, that's the other thing you've got to remember, want to sort out problems. They don't want the drivers sorting out problems for themselves, because that can often lead to absolute bloody disaster. So that would be my top tip for today. The office is paid to worry and sort out problems. You're paid to drive. Okay? This video is just going to be me ranting. I'm going to smoke my pipe now. You'll be sick of my stupid face. Basically what I'm saying, I suppose, is having thought about it. That's not good. M6, junction 38, 4A, long delays. My pipe's gone out. It's just the drivers that get stressed about driving trucks are the ones who think too much. I very rarely think about work in my vacuous empty head. I just don't think. No, but don't think about work. What's there to think about? You get your paperwork, you stick it in the sat nav and you drive there. There's no point trying to guess what you're going to do next or where they're going to send you, or, well, if you're a tramper anyway, you know, you just go from A to B and don't think about it. Really? Certainly don't get stressed about traffic and stuff. God, I'm just so full of wisdom and insightful information. I don't think sign saying, bin your litter, other people do, is necessarily the right way to put it. Drink and drive, other people do. Other people do lots of things. Other people murder people.